Okay, this is a reaction video. This is from Henry Talks Football. Has Ange Postecoglou just been sacked? Well, look, Henry has been on a mission. No question about it. I've done previous videos of his, and he wants Postecoglou gone months ago. He wants him gone forever. He doesn't want even hear rumors about Postecoglou. Well, let's see what he says. Has Ange Postecoglou just been sacked? Please click like, share, and subscribe for Henry as well as for me. I would appreciate it. But let's see what's going on here.
The rumors, the speculation, it's all happening again with the Pochettino saga. Recently, he met up with Daniel Levy in North London, had a coffee in a cafe, and it started all over social media again. Poch back to Spurs. He even did a recent interview.
Pochettino right now is the manager of the U.S. national team. He has no desire to go to Tottenham before the World Cup of next year. Okay, that is what he has said. Okay.
On Sky Sports, and they asked him, would you return to Tottenham? And he said he would love to one day. Now, Tottenham are in a very, I would say, difficult place right now. We are struggling in the Premier League. The only thing that's holding our entire season together is, of course, that Europa League fixture against Frankfurt. And I'm sitting here right now. It's international break.
Yeah, you play Eintracht Frankfurt home and away. You could legitimately win the Europa League and transfer and qualify for the Champions League next year. You do have that possibility.
And I thought now would be a good time to talk about it. You know, Pochettino for me is my favourite Tottenham manager. Him and Harry Redknapp that we have had in the Premier League. You know, he may not have won us a trophy, but the football was absolutely brilliant. We actually believed that we would win and achieve something under this manager. And now, you know,
and then they up and sacked him for no reason at all.
On a recent interview, he's come out and said that he would love to return to Tottenham. I don't know what you guys make of that. I mean, I'll bring up the tweet. Obviously, I can't play the video for copyright reasons. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video.
Yes, please click like, share, and subscribe for Henry as well as for me. I would really appreciate it.
Make sure you have hit that subscribe button. We are about 580 subs away from hitting 50k, and 90% of you who watch the content have not subscribed. So what are you waiting for? It would be greatly appreciated if you subscribe. Now, let's bring up the Pochettino tweet. So this is what Sky Sports, they put a video out, and Pochettino said, after 6 years, I still have it in my heart. Yes, I would like to come back. One day I'd like to come back. Former Tottenham Hotspur manager Mauricio Pochettino on the on the possibility of returning to the club one day. Now, there's a lot of fans out there that want Ange Postecoglou sacked, me included.
Yes, you wanted him sacked months ago. You have no desire for Postecoglou to be in the job. I mean, this would be a perfect time to get rid of him in your eyes. In fact, it would have been a perfect time to get rid of him back in in November. As far as you're concerned, Henry, you do not like Postecoglou at all. Now, as far as I'm concerned, as an Arsenal supporter, I would love to see Postecoglou continue on.
I was very open about that. I wanted the guy gone in September. I was called negative, not a Tottenham fan, etc., etc.
Sorry, I thought it was November. It was September.
Pochettino coming back excites me. Any manager right now.
Well, like I said, he's not coming back for any time. You know, he's not gonna. Even if you sack Postecoglou, it's not like Pochettino's right there waiting for a call. He's got the U.S. men's national team to coach, and he's managing them to the World Cup. So you still got a year to wait for that.
Now coming in excites me because this isn't a terrible group of players. This group of players is not 14th or 15th in the league. The narrative going around that Ange Postecoglou is the only manager that can get more out of this team, I strongly disagree with. You know, as it stands right now, we are 10 points off of 10th. You can't tell me, player for player, Bournemouth have a better squad than Spurs.
Yes, you can actually. You actually could. even though you guys drew with Bournemouth 2-2 a couple weeks ago, you actually could make that argument.
Brighton have a better squad than Spurs. Nottingham Forest have a better squad than Spurs.
Look, if you look at Spurs and how they are, okay, yes, they have a decent team. They are not 14th by any stretch. I get that. But Bournemouth, Villa, Fulham, Brighton, Newcastle, they play as a team. They play well. They do not. It's not just Postecoglou that is your problem. Okay, as much as I hate to say it, Postecoglou is just a part of a problem. He's not the problem. Okay.
The difference is these teams are coached well. We're not. We are so up and down, up and down, up and down. 15 defeats in 29 games is categorically unacceptable for Tottenham. You know, we're only goal difference off of 16. We've got tough fixtures coming up. We still have to play Wolves away. We still have to play West Ham away. We've still got to play Liverpool away. We've still got to play Forest at home.
Look, Liverpool's not playing very well. You guys might actually get something out of Liverpool. Look, my thoughts about Postecoglou is he is going to be your manager till the end of the season, till they get rid of him. Okay? Now, as far as I'm concerned, he should keep him on forever. Okay? Long may it continue with Postecoglou. But as far as he's going to be your manager till the end of the season.
Chelsea away. You know, that is not a set of fixtures right now, I'll be honest, that I am looking forward to playing. And there's nothing about this manager that gets me excited. Like, right now, I'll be honest, I'm not enjoying watching Tottenham play. For the first time in my life, someone that's followed this club for over 20 years, been to away games, been to home games, been to, you know, European games. I've spent an awful lot of money on this football club. Now, I don't enjoy it. And part of the reason I don't enjoy it is because of the football we're seeing, the results we're seeing, and the fact that we are so bad. You know, we've taken 1 point off of Fulham this season. It doesn't matter how you want to dress it up. That is categorically unacceptable.
Look, it may be categorically unacceptable to take only 1 point off of Fulham this year, but Fulham has been playing very well, okay? And Fulham beat you guys last Sunday, okay? So, you know, Fulham plays like a team. Fulham plays together. In fact, Arsenal has to play Fulham and at home, and it's not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination.
If you look at our recent last 10 games in the Premier League, we've only beaten Manchester United 1-2, Ipswich 3-4-5, Brentford, and that's it. We lost to Everton, we lost to Leicester, we lost to Arsenal, we lost to Newcastle, we lost.
Well, of course, you lost to Arsenal. You're going to always lose to Arsenal. That's part and parcel with being Tottenham, is losing to Arsenal.
To City, we lost to Fulham. It's unacceptable. We've only beaten this season, to my knowledge, 2 top 10 teams. Every other team we've beaten has either been below us or in and around us. And Pochettino, yes, he might not be coming into the same team that he took us to the Champions League final with, but I believe he would make us hard to beat. You wouldn't see this many hamstring injuries because we wouldn't be going gung-ho. He's more tactically adaptable. He can adapt to the situation at hand. He's got a better, management for me than what Ange Postecoglou is. Ange Postecoglou right now is losing, he's losing his head. You know, we're sitting here right now and it's like, we are on the 20th of March. We've got roughly 2 months left of this season. Our entire season now is riding on 1 Europa League game. Now,
actually 2.
Don't get me wrong, if we get past Frankfurt, every single Tottenham fan will be backing the boys. Don't get me wrong. And look, the fixture we've got sandwiched in between the Europa League game is not an easy one either.
Okay, you got Chelsea, Southampton, which you'll win. Frankfurt at home, which is which you guys could win that game. Wolves, you could win that game. You host Nottingham Forest. You at Liverpool, at West Ham. look, you guys have some opportunities here. There are some opportunities for Tottenham to do well.
Wolves away, Chelsea away, Liverpool away, Forest at home and West Ham away, all in our next 8 games. And Frankfurt away. We've got 3 home games, in our next 8. And our away record this season is nothing short of diabolical. We've beaten City, we've beaten Ipswich, we've beaten Brentford, we've beaten Southampton, and we've beaten, I believe, maybe one other team. That doesn't fill me with hope. Like, there's a lot of rumours and a lot of speculation coming out that has Ange Postecoglou been sat behind closed doors. These are all just rumours. I personally think the club will give him until the Frankfurt game. But if we do...
No, I don't... Look, you're not going to sack Postecoglou, in my opinion, before the end of the year. Okay? You guys are safe from relegation. For all intents and purposes, it's best to let Postecoglou finish out the year. That's what I would do. Okay? That's how I would handle it if I were a Spurs fan. Not a Spurs owner. I would, whether you beat Frankfurt or not, I would just keep Postecoglou to the end of the season. You're not going to be relegated, and then I would sack him.
Do lose that Frankfurt game, I expect him to be sacked on the spot because we're not going to be in Europe this season. The only chance we've got of being in Europe this season is by winning the Europa League, and I just don't see that happening. There's better teams in there. Frankfurt are a better side than us. Man United are a better side than us.
Manchester United, you've beaten them 3 times. They're not a better side than you are.
Lyon are a better side than us. Lazio are a better side than us, and of course Bilbao. The fact that we have to play Frankfurt away in the second leg just doesn't give me huge confidence. I actually think, to be honest with you, that Manchester United, Bilbao, Frankfurt, and...
Okay, this is the quarterfinals. Bodo Glimt versus Lazio, Rangers, Athletic Club, Lyon, Manchester United, Tottenham, Frankfurt. Okay, look, for all intents and purposes, I could easily see Lazio, Athletic Club, Spurs, and Manchester United in the semifinals. Okay, probably Lyon. I think Lyon's going to beat Manchester United. That's my opinion, though.
Lazio. I think all the teams that have got the home legs are all the stronger opposition. The likelihood of us beating Frankfurt away from home is very, very unlikely. There's nothing about this team right now that I am openly positive about. There's nothing about this team right now that
And what happens if he does win the Europa League? Or if he does win it all? What do you do then?
I am, actually enjoying, we're an awful side, and if bringing Pochettino in, we go to a back 4, we go to a 3 in the midfield, we play the same formation, but it wouldn't be as gung ho. You wouldn't see flipping fullbacks in higher average positions than our number 10. You wouldn't see us be there's a blueprint out there on how to beat Spurs. You sit back and you counter-attack, and we have no counter to that counter-attack. We can't break up play quickly. We don't have a DM. We've had injuries galore. Danso's just joined Spurs and got a big hamstring injury. We were lucky to get past RZ Alkmaar, and they're an average side in the Eredivisie. What gives Tottenham fans the confidence to think that we can actually go and beat Frankfurt? Frankfurt are a decent side. They're a very good side. They're competing for top 4 in the Bundesliga. Meanwhile, we're 14th and could be 16th. We could be 16th next...
Look, I get that, okay? But the fact of the matter is, you guys are not in any danger of being relegated, okay? 16th, 17th, 15th, doesn't matter at this point. Just keep Postecoglou to the end of the year and then sack him. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I think you should keep him. But that's my opinion. I'm an Arsenal fan, and I say long may it continue. But yeah, look, I get it. I get how you're upset about Postecoglou. But look, you guys could win the Europa League. You guys still have a chance.
Premier League game week, and just to give you guys some context, the next Premier League game week, West Ham have got Wolves away on the Tuesday, and Everton have got a Liverpool. I mean, the likelihood of us actually being, 16th is unlikely, because I do think Liverpool will steamroll Everton. But after that, you know,
I'm not so sure about that. Everton's been playing well. Liverpool is not.
It just, there's nothing about it.
Even though it's at Anfield.
I'm not going to lie. I don't even want to look at other teams' fixtures. I just don't care right now. I'm falling out of love with this football club. There's nothing really going right for us.
I think Henry's an Arsenal fan. I think Henry is an Arsenal fan. I think that we're watching a change at this point in time. I think it's going to be Henry Talks Football, and he's going to be talking about why his new club that he supports is Arsenal. He's going to burn his Tottenham things. He's going to be coming to the other team in North London, and certainly you're more than welcome to join us, Henry.
There. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you do drop a like. Do you think Pochettino could come back and improve this Tottenham team?
Pochettino's managing the U.S. national team. He's managing my national team, Henry. Okay? We ain't ready to get rid of him just yet. Okay? If you get rid of Postecoglou, you bring in a manager. Then Pochettino's, we're going to bring a caretaker manager for a year, then Pochettino's going to come back. I don't see it happening. Okay? He's coaching the men's national team, the U.S. national team. That's what he's doing right now.
Team. When I look at Ange Postecoglou in general, the first season we had was good. We finished in the Europa League. We had 10 really good games. But since those 10 games, it has been a bit of a decline. And this season, it's been a massive decline. We've basically nosedived off a cliff. It just is what it is. If Pochettino comes in, great. If not, it's Iriola, fantastic. If it's not, it's Marco Silva. All of these managers are better tacticians than Ange Postecoglou. And one of us just scored us recently, and that's Marco Silva. And the fact Marco Silva, as it stands right now, is above us, and he's beaten us and come to our ground and got a point. Marco Silva is 11 points above us, and he's only 4 points off the top 4. But Tottenham fans are turning their nose up at him because Ange Postecoglou is the best manager since sliced bread. It's madness. It's absolutely madness. Get this manager out. Get into the summer window. Have a decent transfer window, and then just go again. Make sure you drop it.
Okay, look, you're not going to get Pochettino. Okay, he's not going to come back anytime soon. At least not till the end of the World Cup. So maybe sometime soon. But look, Henry, I feel for you. I understand where you're coming from. I know you don't like Postecoglou, but he's got to deal with him to the end of the year. That's just how I would handle it, whether he beat Frankfurt or not. Look, you still have a chance to win the Europa League. You still have a chance to qualify for Champions League if you win the Europa League. So, hey, more power to you. Thumbs up. Good luck on you. Please click like, share, and subscribe for Henry Talks Football as well as for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day.